agent of light. It can be agent of darkness. But your tongue is an agent. So it can be available for God to use. It can also be available for the devil to use because it's just an agent. Tongues are activator. They activate things. They activate covenant. They activate things. They activate it. They put life into that thing, either to operate wrongly or operate rightly. Tongues are oracle. This oracle can change obstacles to miracle or change miracle to obstacles. Tongues are oracle. Naaman said, I want to meet the man of God. I want to be healed. And he got it. Another person went there to spoil his pastor. He said, we have a visitor now. When you left, Oga has nothing. Is that not demeaning? For a man that have present gold and silver to the man of God said, no, go. And his son went to double cross him and said, we had a visitor now. We have nothing to present. Naturally, he has brought his Oga from the peak to the pit by that declaration. Though Naaman, checked by the Bible, Naaman was not perturbed about it. He was excited. And he even sent the armies to help him carry all the things. And he gave beyond what he requested. That's talking of the kind of person Naaman was. Despite that Naaman was angry that the man of God didn't come and touch him. There are so many lessons about Naaman. Because Naaman is somebody that listens. His own younger officer came and said, sir, is it no more than this deep inside river? Sir, let us try it if it will work. And the man who was angry dropped his anger and gave it a try. Sure, you know in the army, a senior officer cannot be advised by a junior officer. That's why no sir cannot join army. You cannot see anybody in army join no sir because no sir means say no sir. Everything in the army is yes sir. Yes sir. Shoot that woman. Boa. You shoot the woman. Say, but she is my mother. You have already shot her. That is what you do first in the army. You obey before complaining. That's why there's something like no sir. No sir. Yes sir. You cannot see anybody bearing no sir in the army. Because everything is yes sir. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? Yes sir. Kill that person. After killing, say he's the head of our family. When the man is already dead. You can't say, sir, he's the head of our family, I can't shoot him. Then somebody else will shoot you. Are you with me? So if you appear and say you are no, sir, you say no. No. Go and be a medical doctor. Go and be a pilot. But this soldier work is for, yes, sir. You cannot say no, sir. Even if it's not convenient for you. It's not meant to be convenient. That is why it is called military. Jesus said, carry your cross. Is it easy to carry cross? He didn't say carry your bread. He didn't say carry your ice cream. He said carry your cross. Something that has weight. Something that will slow down your movement. Something that people will see and say, I can't partner with you. Nobody help people to carry cross. That's why none of the 12 disciples were available to carry cross. They looked for a man, Simon the Cyrene. And they said, the Bible said they compelled him. We are 12 were nowhere to be found. One man who is a street guy was available to. You know when you carry cross, number one, it has destroyed your family name. Because you are a condemned person. Nobody, cross is not Ludo, it's not, it's for those who are condemned. The Gazette of government has condemned you. So helping that man to carry the cross, you have destroyed your family name as a criminal family. So the man has enough ground to reject carrying the cross. But where are those who stay with Jesus for 3.5 years? That man helped Jesus to carry the cross to completion, to Golgotha. That was where the end point, the completion of salvation. But where are those 12 men? One even calls himself with his mouth, if I know him, let this one happen. We have an uncle that time. He used to curse everything he wants to say. He said, if I'm telling lie, let me end my life with death. We don't know on time because he used to say it fast. We don't curse yourself. Don't curse yourself. We don't know that. How will you end your life? Is it not death? He didn't say he want to die now. He said if he's telling lie, make he use that to end his life. He didn't say I will start my life with death. I do know everybody. For years, we were cajoled by that. Don't curse. You said that, don't curse yourself, don't curse. He said, this little argument, you want to curse yourself? Why are you full of cursing? We didn't know until one day I said, Uncle, now you kill Jesus. You are a bad person. I said, now I reason what you are saying. May you use death to end your life. Not, you don't want to die now. Not on Wednesday, not on Friday, not next month. And everybody is begging you. I say, it will not be well with you. That death, and I go follow you. How can you? And the guy has arrested our. So everybody thought he's giving a big cost. When we had that death, he would just say smartly. If I'm telling like, we say no. We always agree for him. That was the day he said, please don't let everybody know. You have known now. Don't expose me. He said, this card I'm playing for years. You are the one that bust the pipe. So don't expose me. Let it be between two of us. I say on one condition. After service, I will tell the condition. And he met the condition. And the rest people in the family are still moving to him. When he's cursing, it's only me that will be looking at him and say, they didn't know the alphabet of course. Tongue. A transformer. They can transform you from good person to a bad person. That tongue can also transform you from a wrong person to a right person. Tongues are temple. How I wish you get that one. Tongues are temple. Do you know that some of the things we said about ourselves when we were much younger, some of those things are happening to us now. Some of the things we said in secondary school, things that we said, some of those things might be careless. You heard Daddy Gio said, he said, though I didn't know God when I married my wife. He said, but I'm just an optimistic person. He said, tell the wife, say, I'm going to be big, I'm going to be great too. Yet he didn't know God. He said, one of them was a lawyer. I was not anybody. I'm just an ordinary teacher. But I'm telling you, I said, I'm going to be great too. Come and mention to me somebody on earth as of today. I'm not talking of tomorrow. On earth today, that you can say is bigger than the Adeboye. Just mention one person on this planet today. His greatness has broken races. The greatness has broken colors. That nobody among the white can say, let me compete with him. Even among pastors today on earth, I'm not talking about continent. I'm talking of the whole earth. And that was what somebody was saying. That look as if, what are you saying? Teacher holding shock, say, I'm going to be great. How will you be greater than the school premises? But do you see those words? Those words were coming then, and it was settling in the sky. It was settling, nature's spirit are hearing them. As the man said, I'm going to be great. Oh, if you agree to love me and this and that. And the woman queued in on that declaration of the man. Today, come and tell me one woman that is bigger than Mama Adeboye today. On this earth, oh. I'm not talking of heaven, because some of you have been to heaven before you to go and come back. But I'm talking of this world today, this earth. We're coming with United Airlines from America, direct to Houston to Lagos, 12 hours. I finished preaching for Pastor Solomon Onita. So we entered the flight like play, not be here. 3 hours. And pastors of Redeem are coming for, is it Holy Ghost Congress or something? They are with their wives. Muslim people, I don't know where they are coming from. They are also inside the flight. White people are going for Oshobo Festival. Onyibo who are speaking Yoruba. When we enter, that one was almost like 3 hours. I confessed my sin of primary school. I sang hymn. I did closes. I did everything. It was as if Mami Wata and his agents and in-laws are very angry. The thing was coming down. When it's coming down, one pastor was saying, my flesh is not for the shark. 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 Listen. Sir, there are things you just need to hear from people's mouth. Don't pray that God should give you the experience. Just listen to somebody say, don't say, God, I want to, because the experience of once can even kill you before the death. You know how many people die in Lagos because bomb blast? They don't even know what is killing them. Bomb kill few people. Those who die, 85% die without knowing what was pursuing them. People were running into canal. Stories everywhere. Nobody wait to confirm that we are running to. Maybe that is where the battle is coming from. Everybody was running. On Monday morning, Obasanjo got there, he shed tears when he saw human being, family of 7, family of 8, people coming from village meeting, people coming from one distant party. Everybody went in. As people are going down, people are following them. Do you still want to follow people who are paid dearly for their tongue? And yet you want to be following them to go into destruction. Let me tell you this. There was a bus mishap in Delta. A fat woman that doesn't know how to swim. She even entered the boat with her cover shoe. You know when you enter boat, you pull your shoe. Because anything happen, that your shoe will be like stone that will drag you down. Won't allow you. The woman wear cover shoe. And somebody who's an Ijaw person that know how to swim very well. As the boat capsized, the person say, he speak Bewuru, say, he don't go. And the other woman said, I cannot die with cover shoe. The woman went down the water with her size, everything. The woman said, when she came back up again, I cannot die. The person who say, swimmer, born inside water, died. And the woman didn't know something that sustained her up. Until the next boat that was coming, they came to rescue her. And started pressing her tummy, bringing out water. The woman, the last thing she said, I will not die inside this water. If it is God that created water, I cannot die. And somebody who was dropped into water 8th day of his birth died there because he never made use of that power. He made use of that power wrongly. See, shall you remember that Samson said, let him die. When the second opportunity to bounce back came, he said, Lord, I pulled down this structure to survive as a Nazarite. He said, let him die with the Philistine. An approval came upon his request right there. He died in a shrine where he's supposed to destroy, became his burial point. Do you know that you are not to say things by the declaration of your tongue? Things are not working. And your tongue wants you to say it's not working. But you need to say it's working. Because there's a power that backs what you say. It is not about how the situation of things. It's about the situation in the spirit. Can I challenge you that one man was asked by God to bring his son for sacrifice. And when the man got to a place, he told the slaves, say, wait here. I and this lad, we go. So if you are laddie, you know that your name is in the Bible. Lad. So get that one. Don't let it flow away. Just take it and put it in your pocket. God recognize your name. Now, he said, I and this lad, we go and offer sacrifice to God, and we will return. He didn't say, sir, valedictory service. I'm going with this guy, but I'll come alone. He said, I sacrifice to God, and we shall return. You guys stay here. Oh, you are telling me, say, Bishop, are you sure that is what the Bible says? Okay, let me give you the second version. If you didn't get it, they got to a place, and the guy himself said, sir, this is firelight. This is rope. This is this. Sir, where is the lamp? If you are saying the first one is slip of tongue, I'm taking you to the second version now. The guy said, it is not the guy that said, where is the animal that we are going to use so that I can hold the animal by the leg and put it on my shoulder so that we can make sure we do the clearing and forwarding of the animal on time? The man still replied. He said, some of you will say, God will provide. That was not what he said. He said, God will provide for himself. The one that sent me here, he said, God will provide for himself. The animal, he didn't say God will provide. He said, God will provide for himself. The animal we are going to use. At that point, the man supposed to say, Isaac, close your eyes. Hug me tight. Hug me tight. I hug me tight. I love you. This is not intentional. I never planned this. I never planned this. Oh my God. Hold me tight. Hold me tight. You are the animal. You are the animal. If you have your friends to call, take their call now, make call to them, greet your school friend, your alumni, and say, well, they won't see you any longer. This is the last journey. The man said, God will provide for himself. With his tongue, he said, God will provide for himself. The owner of cow upon the mountain will never run short of supply. The supplier himself can never run short of supply. So I don't care where we are going. That place is not where you see domestic animal. But I know that the one who is the owner, who created cow, ram, can bring them out anywhere. God will provide for himself the lamb that we are going to use for the sacrifice. The power of tongue. And when they got there, the man laid the boy down and started tying. Thank for these Old Testament boys. If it is New Testament now, you now tell the boy, say, lie down. He say, for what? Yeah. When you both children, they ask questions, everything. Even some of your children, before you anoint them, say, yes, what is this oil for? Anointing oil, yeah. Say, now he's that child, you now say, lie down. And you pull rope. By the time the child returned a bow for you, you went a coma from there. The boy will look at you and say, I know. Dad, you are a bad man. Oh, so you want to return to Hagar and Ishmael. Okay, you want to substitute me. You deceive me out of the house so that my mom will not be able to rescue me. Poor. When he give it to you, you'll be looking for your medication on the ground. And the boy will take off. What if the man has discussed with his wife and say, honey, there are things you want to tell your wife. You first of all begin to speak sweet word as if, so to prepare the ground. I say, God said we should give this boy as, this our God is a wonderful God. He's a creator of heaven and earth. You can't go straight. You still go again and go and do some makeup for that, what you want to say. When you say, some women can wait for you to finish your utterance. Some might interject you in the middle of the road and said, bad head, you can never change. I curse the day I marry you. Sister Ronke that connected us when we were in school, it will not be well with her. I know she has died. In the grave, she will wake up again and die second time because I'm inside pain, getting married to liability like you. So your love for that house help. Oh, you told them to go and stay with your cousin somewhere so that you will not kill this one and you will not bring them back home. He said, in the name of Jesus, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I will take the boy. The woman take it to the park and say, enter vehicle that is going to so place. Remove your SIM, destroy it. When you get there, buy another SIM, call me. I will join your father to be looking for you in police station from one place to another. But just begin to chat me and begin to communicate. Or you thought Abraham did his own feasibility study before taking the boy alone. Do you know there are things you do it alone? That if you do it in the midst of the crowd, you can't get the attention of God. You do it alone. How many people touch the hem of the garment of Jesus? Do you know that same garment that healed that woman, the touching, some people are taking selfie with Jesus. Like this in that program. Why did Peter said, sir, touching? When everybody is dragging your clothes, you say touching, sir. Why will you say touching? Touching. Everybody is robbing you. Jesus said, shut up, virtue left me. He didn't say I sent virtue. Somebody did something by covenant. And virtue have to, the bar of this spiritual battery dropped to half by somebody's intention. Somebody was intentional. That same garment they were robbing with, that they are robbing meaninglessly. Somebody came with a desire. I can't hold this man so that I don't defy him because of my blood flow. If I can touch the hem, not usher advise her. Nobody, no counselor talk to her. But there's a level of faith you move with God that your faith starts teaching you as a tutorial class. Tongue. Tongue is a trigger. Those who know about ammunition, especially gun, you know that the gun is useless without the trigger. If there is no trigger, the capacity of the gun is castrated. Because the trigger is what you pull that will shoot the magazine to bring the bullet out to the target. So your tongue is a trigger. It can either trigger negativity or trigger positivity. A woman in Benin, she's a Yoruba woman. Anytime she calls her children, she has about 4 or 5 of them. When she called them, those children are used to making their mother to call them like 5 times before they answer once. So anytime the woman will shout, the woman will shout, the woman will shout. After one person, and before the answer, I said, in this Benin, you people will sell your body to it. Angry word because those children didn't respond instantly. Do you know when the first daughter wrote JAMB, that girl get 285 when JAMB requested for 220. She is selling her body now. She's not in campus. She's selling that body that the mother provides. That is the grade that many parents are going to prayer mountain to pray for their children. This girl wrote her 285. That everybody was happy. Say, hey, this girl break boundary. The girl, by the grace of God now, is selling her body by the utterance of her mother. Words. He said, the words I speak to you, they are spirit and life. It's beyond you. That's why don't allow the trigger to trigger negativity from you. Because your tongue is a trigger. It's always pulling. Wanting to release the toxic out. When the toxic come out, you destroy the topic. Genesis 49, verse 1 to 4. One man called his first son because the son violated his bed. He said, unstable as water. Nothing will be stable in your hand. He said, your life will not be settled. Instability is established for you. He said, you enter airplane mode from now. Anything you start, you can't finish it. Declaration in the presence of other children. And that utterance stick to them. What is it that has been said, either from your parent of your ancestry, that has been active over you? Tonight, may God destroy the power of that statement. That James chapter 3, when we get back home, I want us to read it. But all what I'm mentioning now come from James chapter 3. He said, your tongue is a fountain. Number 2, he said, your tongue is a fire. That is our capacity to devour. James chapter 3, verse 5a to verse 6. Number 3, he said, your tongue is a steering. Steering give direction. James chapter 3, verse 3. That your tongue is a steering. No vehicle can struggle with the steering. It's the steering that dictates, I'm going to Basidi, I'm going to Tibra, I'm going to this. Now, number 4, your tongue is a force. James chapter 3, verse 10. When we say Nigeria Police Force, your tongue is a force. Your tongue always wants to force things on you. Number 5, your tongue is a world. It's another world. James chapter 3, verse 6b. Is a world of its own. That's why I told you, your tongue is a living entity outside you. Number 6, your tongue is an access. James chapter 3, verse 4. You can access anywhere with your tongue, and you can lose access with your tongue. Number 7, your tongue is a tree that has seed, stem, fruit, leaf, juice. James chapter 3, verse 12. That is, that tongue can bring forth. According to your declaration, it brings forth. Number 8, your tongue is a member. James chapter 3, verse 6c. Your tongue is a member. So it can disembark itself from the entire membership of the body. Number 9, your tongue is a control tower. James chapter 3, verse 6. Even lion, all the great things we want to talk about, they are all controlled by their tongue. Your tongue, number 10, is a government. It has capacity and constitution to rule itself. Also, your tongue is a password of your entire body. That's James chapter 3, verse 2. It's a password, a code that control your entire body. Now, the power of the tongue have capacity to make and to unmake. The kind of world you want to live in, you can create it by your tongue. You can also destroy your world with your tongue. Let me run this quickly about fact about the tongue. Number 1, your tongue have a life current that can either give you light or shock you. There is a life current inside your tongue that can either give you light or shock you. Number 2, among the facts about your tongue is the small or very small or smallest part of the functioning part of the body. That you can see it in James chapter 3, verse 4d to 5. Now, very small, but the capacity of your tongue is not small. Now, as I close here, your tongue has lubricant around it. Your tongue can talk, can mute, can be silenced. 3 things that your tongue can talk, can mute, and be silenced. Another fact is that your tongue is hidden by God, not exposed like your nose, your eye, your ear. God hide it because God knows the capacity and the ability in your tongue. Another thing about your tongue is that every part of your body is connected to it. Your leg connected to your tongue. Your brain, every part of your body is subject to your tongue. A man was on his dying bed. The wife said, curse God and die. And the man said, actor, not they die for film. Even when the producer died, actor is the last person standing. I cannot die. This is a film. God is the producer. I can't die in this film. The man with his dead body was using his living tongue. And he got everything back, including his body, his lost children that have died. Everything came back. If you look at that last chapter of Job 42, he said everybody was giving him money. That is, God opened a bank for him. That everybody was coming to give him money. Everything he lost. Because the man in his dead condition was saying, I know my Redeemer living. Even when the wife has written, you know the last person to write you off is your wife or your spouse. So okay, you are no more in existence. He didn't say curse God and live, curse God and die. I'm ready to be a widow. And the man said, you are talking like one of those women that are full. This one, I'm not dying. I'm coming out. Are you with me? I'm not dying. Your tongue can talk in 3 ways. Number 1, talk calm, talk tough, talk rough. Another dangerous thing about your tongue is that